Hey everyone, hope everybody's doing really well. I wanted to do a quick video on the EPL as of Sunday, December 11th, 2016. The English Premier League, as of today, 15 games are complete. We're getting ready for the festive season, running into Christmas. So, as of now, Sunday, December 11th, 2016, we see that Chelsea has 15. They've won 12, drawn 1, lost 2, goal difference 22, and points at 37. We see that Arsenal has played 15, won 10, drawn 4, lost 1, goal difference 21, and points 34. We see that Liverpool have played 15, won 9, drawn 4, lost 2, goal difference 17, and points 31. Man City obviously played 15, they won 9, drawn 3, lost 3, goal difference 13, and points 30. We see that Spurs have won 7, drawn 6, lost 2, goal difference 14, and points 27. Man United won 6, drawn 6, lost 3, goal difference 4, and points 24. Watford won 6, drawn 3, lost 6, goal difference -5, and points 21. West Brom won 5, drawn 5, lost 5, goal difference 2, and points 20. Everton won 5, drawn 5, lost 5, goal difference 0, and points 20. Southampton won 5, drawn 5, lost 5, goal difference -1 and 20. So um, I'm going to do a quick rundown on the teams right now, and I'm going to then give you my table at the end of the 10 teams here that I just pointed out, which are these 10 teams. I'm going to discuss mainly these 10 teams: Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Man United, Watford, West Brom, Everton, and Southampton. And at the end, I'll give you the table where the keys to win will most likely have these teams after 19 games. So that's 4 games in advance or before these games are played over Christmas. So right now, as I said, as of Sunday, December 11, 2016, all teams have played 15. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about each team, and then at the end, I'll give you a table that'll show the team's positions after 19 games. I'll also give you the win, drawn, lost, goal difference, and points records after the 19 games. So Chelsea, I do believe that Chelsea will be on top at the midway point, the 19-game mark of the season. A couple of reasons for this. One, a lot of the squad is staying very healthy. And two, Matic has just come back, which is a major boost in the midfield for Chelsea. The system now that Conte is playing, the players look confident, they look settled, they're performing, they look like they're enjoying themselves there, and all players seem to be up to play week in, week out. So most likely Chelsea will be on top at the 19th game mark, again due to the system that they're playing. All the players are settling into it, understanding it. So Arsenal will most likely be in second after 19 games played. One of the reasons is right now the UEFA Champions League, they don't have a break from it, and that's going to give the players a chance to kind of really focus on the EPL over Christmas, which is always a big time for Arsenal when it comes into Christmas when they're not on UEFA Champions League duty. And the other thing is that you also have international duty is not running right now, so you're going to have players hopefully a little bit more fit and up for tremendous performances over the Christmas period. Liverpool, right now, Liverpool are having a little bit of a dip in form. And one of the reasons is because Coutinho picked up an injury. However, it's possible that he may return over the Christmas period, and if he does, I think Liverpool would bounce back. I still think that Jurgen Klopp will need to go out and buy some real defenders and a really solid goalkeeper. If I was Jurgen Klopp, I would go after Jasper Schmeichel and bring him to Liverpool. But a goalkeeper and a couple of really solid defenders, left back position, centre back position, and even an additional striker should be brought in. However, his philosophies and understanding of the game has been already put across the players and they're responding, so you have to take that into account as well. So Liverpool went toward fourth, Man City. I think Aguero is going to be a massive, massive miss. Man City may not be able to make up the ground until he gets back after the 4 games out, and I think that could be a big blow to Man City's title chances. That one player, if you actually go back and look at the 15 games, the impact he's had on Man City when he plays is unbelievable, and he's going to be a big miss. However, there are players there on the bench that could come in and fill that role, but it's difficult. Aguero is a world-class striker that most teams would easily pay big money for to have. So to not have him in your squad during the Christmas period could be a big loss there. It could hamper Man City from closing the gap. Spurs Spurs could move up a little bit here. They could end up being in fifth at the halfway point. Last year they were a little bit higher. They were chasing Leicester last year to 19th game point, while a couple of other teams are struggling. Um, in saying that, they do have a settled formation. Um, the manager has a good head on his shoulders, clever, intelligent, knowledgeable about the different formations that they play in. Um, I think if Harry Kane gets on a run of form, it could really help Spurs there over the Christmas period. So, uh, Man United, this is the perfect opportunity for United to go on a run, a 4 game winning streak, and kind of take advantage of Man City's missing Aguero and really get on a run here and move up the table and do something big over these 4 games. If they were able to get 4 wins, it put them right back in the mix of the league, and they're definitely capable of it. Mourinho definitely has a good mind. They played a 4-1-4-1 today with Carrick as the anchor. Wasn't bad. Wasn't a bad set out against Spurs. I think Spurs played in the 4-2-3-1, and you could definitely see the at times the overload that United had in different areas. So it was a good formation to match up against a 4-2-3-1 tactically. It did give United advantage in certain areas on the flanks, and in certain breaks they had a couple of players over, so it did help. Um, but he's gonna have to settle down on the system. I remember when Ferguson played, he just stuck with the 4-4-2. The players knew their roles inside out. They knew their positions. They knew the timing. They knew the splits, the crisscrosses. They had it down because they were so used to it. And again, you could say in the modern game, players have to be able to adapt to not just 3 or 4 formations now. You're talking about 8 different formations. There's 8 different formations being used in the Premier League this season alone, and it's definitely changing a lot of games with different outcomes. And having understanding of the strengths and weaknesses of formations at the highest level is the most important thing, and you can definitely see the players are adapting to that. Watford, um, Watford has the capability to put a couple of strings together. They do look to press forward, using that as their best line of defence. West Brom, always going to be a problematic team for any of the top 4 or top 6. Um, Under the current managerial team, they're organised, resilient, and they do look to play a game that makes it problematic, as I said, for the top four or top six teams. So Everton, I think with the addition of Ronald Koeman as the manager there, Everton still haven't hit the form and the philosophies and the style of play that Ronald wants to play. And you can see it slowly coming into the play. It's that a lot more organised. The passing is slicker, it's quicker, it's faster. But I do think there's areas that can be improved on the January transfer window, probably the midfield and the back line could be improved and possibly a good um, solid forward striker that can do damage, hold the ball, move it, and just in addition, because over these four games coming into the Christmas period, usually players up top they pick up a couple of knocks here and there. So I do think Everton will go up the league, will get higher this season. I think they have a lot of quality. I think the manager will figure all this out. He's a very, very good manager. So Southampton. Southampton could end up being a surprise package, a little bit like Leicester last year, but not all the way. The managers that came in there has them playing positive, attacking, creative, quick, fast-paced football, and that's why Ronald Koeman left over the summer and went to Everton. And Southampton, just a fantastic football club, always produces tremendous players. Um, just a fantastic football club. So after saying all that, this is the table after 19 games. Chelsea played 19, won 16, drawn 1, lost 2, goal difference 38, and points 49. Arsenal has stayed in second, but were able to keep the gap very close with Chelsea. Won 14, drawn 4, lost 1, and goal difference 30, points 46. We see that Tottenham was able to bounce up a couple of places. Won 11, drawn 6, lost 2, goal difference 18, and points 39. This time last season, after 19 games, Tottenham were in around plus 17, plus 18, with the same kind of points tally last year. So you can see that they're on course to kind of hit that again if they keep these four games on par with last year. Anyway, Liverpool 11 wins, 5 draws, 3 losses, goal difference 22, points 28. And again, Liverpool will still be a threat. It will just depend on if the players can stay fit. The key players, and as I said, Jurgen Klopp really has to go into the transfer market and come out with extremely smart boys in the January window to keep Liverpool moving forward this season. Um, I'm really enjoying the way Liverpool are playing. They're playing attacking, pressing, quick interchanges, rotational positions, but they do have some leaks that they need to fix to really challenge, um, get close this year, or even go on a run next year and get challenging. So, Man City could see themselves drop a little bit into the fifth. Again, this is mainly based around Aguero not being available, and Man City trying to figure out how to get those goals and how to make themselves work to close the gap. But this four-game period could see them actually drop off the pace a little bit. 11 wins, 4 draws, and 4 losses, goal difference 21, and points 37. Man United, you could see Man United go on a good run here and kind of close the gap a little bit and move up, get close to City, get back in the running in the top six, and begin to push on after Christmas and continue to close the gap. I mean, 13 points is not that much. Has been done before. I think it was 18 points was the highest total that the team actually came from and took over the lead and won the EPL. So it can be done. And you just have to settle down into some kind of system of formation and the players rotational. I mean, they're not even in the Champions League, so that's another thing you have to look at. But anyway, Nine wins, six draws, and four losses. Goal difference 10, points 26. Southampton, you could see Southampton really start to move now and go up a couple of places over these four games. As I said, they're playing quick, creative football, which could be of great benefit. Eight wins, six draws, and five losses. Goal difference 6, points 30. Everton, seven wins, six draws, six losses, and goal difference 3, and points 27. Watford, 8, 3 and 8, zero goal difference, points 26. And West Brom, 6, 7, 6, goal difference 3, and points 25. Again, the big period that we're coming into now is the Christmas period. You're going to see a lot of changes as this period kicks in, and it's one of the best times of the EPL. A lot of things happen, and you never know. This table could be close to being on par, could be a bit off, could be totally off. We'll see. I mean, that's the EPL Christmas period. It gets crazy. So, um, again, so Chelsea, Arsenal, Spurs, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Southampton, Everton, Watford, and West Brom. And that's the table uh, from 1 to 10. Just a couple of things. Monday, 12/12/2016, you have the next phase of the UEFA Champions League draw. Um, as the draw, as the next round of games kick off, I will begin to pick UEFA Champions League games to do keys to win on, and I just always wait for the group stage to be over before I really get into the next phase of the UEFA Champions League. And you're gonna have some juggernauts games coming up, and they're the ones I like to focus on. The away and home. What I'll do is I'll break down um, in the keys to win the first game, how they'll probably come out, and then what we have to look at is we have to look at the result of the first game, and we'll talk about what the either winning team has to do on the road, or losing team on the road, or winning team at home, or losing team at home has to do to change tactically to get the result to advance. So there are some of the things that I'll be looking to focus on in the UEFA Champions League. So the draws tomorrow, 12/12/2016. It's going to be a good one. Upcoming, the next big keys to win that I will do. I will throw together a promo for this probably shortly, maybe next couple of days or whatever. But the next one I'm going to do is Sunday, December 18th of 2016, United or Arsenal versus Man City. And this could be one of those key pivotal games as the Christmas period unfolds. And could be a big one for both clubs. So I'm also going to do a Merseyside derby, keys to win, Monday, December 19th, 2016. So they're the two big games that I'll be focused on in the next couple of weeks. Actually, next week, isn't it? Yeah, week. So next week, Sunday is the Arsenal Man City. Next week, Monday is the Merseyside derby, Liverpool and Everton. And I'll do a Periscope live for both of those games and get them out there. And if you haven't already, find me on Periscope, Keys to Win, and I'll do a pre-game review of both teams, or both games and the four teams before they actually play, and then I'll do a live Periscope for both these games. So again, this is your current table: Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham, Man United, Watford, West Brom, Everton, and Southampton. And this is the table we're going to look at after Chelsea, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Everton, Southampton, Watford, West Brom. So with that, this has been Keys to Win, EPL, English Premier League. Currently 15 games played, and we just looked at what the table could look like after 19 games. at the midway point for whoever's going to be the champion for the English Premier League this year. We also spoke about the UEFA Champions League draw tomorrow on 12/12/2016, and we also mentioned that next week will be the next big keys to win, which will be Man City versus Arsenal and Liverpool versus Everton. I hope everybody enjoyed this. Remember to subscribe so you can get all the latest updates. And 2017 is going to be a really great year. And with that, I wish you a Merry Christmas.